Yo, what's good, guys? Second day of removing the automatic transmission from the sc400. So I'm gonna get started here. I think we have to remove the shifter bezel and the actual shifter from the interior, and we also have to remove some wiring from the engine, and then we can start getting to the fun stuff, which is removing the drive shaft, transmission, and all that. I'm gonna be doing it by myself, so it's gonna be a little bit tough getting it out of here, but we'll see how it goes. All right, guys, so I went through the interior and I ripped out the shifter. It's just 4 bolts, and then there's a bunch of wires connected to it, and then you should be able to pull it out a little bit, and then it's on it like a little hinge, and then there's one nut on there, and you just take it off and you're able to remove it from your interior. And while that was happening, I was draining the trans fluid so that I can pull the dipstick out. You should just be able to pull it, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, while that was happening, I just had the trans fluid dripping out, and I'm about to pull the dipstick, and then we can start getting into the fun stuff. All right, so I was over here working on the car, and I got a package from Amazon. Got a welding regulator, gas regulator, and foot pedal. And we got our tiny little machine here. It's a TIG welder. Just gonna do some small stuff, you know, nothing crazy. Tube the front end and weld the diff and make an exhaust. For those of you that don't know, which is probably all of you, I do have a certification in welding stainless steel and aluminum and TIG. So yeah, I noticed that there was some coolant lines running from the trans to the engine, which is common in most older automatic cars, even newer ones, I think. But yeah, I already took out the radiator, as you guys know, so most of the coolant is out. I went through the block drain. You could go from either side is fine. There's one on the right and one on the left, next to the cats. Not much is coming out, so I'm assuming it's good. The trans fluid is done for. So I'm going to remove the hoses that are connected from the trans to the hold on. From the trans to the motor. So I'm gonna just disconnect those really quick. All right, so I'm gonna remove the top bell housing bolts first. So I'm gonna take out the intake manifold so I could access the bolts a little bit easier, and hopefully we'll be able to take it out pretty soon. Alright, so we're under the car right now. I'm about to remove the drive shaft. I took out the drive shaft shield, and we're just gonna remove the drive shaft. It's 17 mils. So yeah, let's get to that. All right, y'all. So, I removed the drive shaft, the front half, not the entire thing. I don't really need to take out the entire thing. As you can see it right there. You just gotta take a screwdriver and pry it off of the transmission. And I have a jack over here propped up on the transmission because obviously if I'm getting ready to take it out, you don't want it just straight falling off. So I'm gonna start taking off some of the stuff that's connected to the transmission and the body of the car, just to make sure nothing gets hung up when I drop it. And then I'm gonna start taking out the bell housing bolts, and then it should come out, hopefully. All right, you guys, so I'm pretty sure I disconnected everything. If not, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna figure out pretty soon. But I'm just getting about ready to take out the motor mounts. So what I'm gonna do is have my crane add some tension to the motor so nothing crazy happens. So I'm gonna jack the car up once again because I dropped it, so I can roll it back and have some space to pull the motor out. So I'm going to basically put tension on the motor with the crane, lift it up a little bit, and I'm going to put the car in the air, unbolt the motor mounts, and hopefully try to wiggle its way out, and hopefully it'll work as planned. So yeah, let's try and do this on our own, unfortunately.
Alright guys, I'm watching mid-90s right now and I'm about to get ready to go to work. I didn't film the process of removing the engine because it was a pain and the chain kept snapping and I kept shitting my pants. So, I mean, I got it out. This was a while ago, so, yeah, but I actually got the engine out on my own after a few hours, but it all ended up working out. So thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for the next one. Peace.